Hello and welcome to another episode of PC Building Simulator. Hopefully you are having a wonderful day today. Let's get into our email and see what we have to work on today. This first email says, "Hiya, I need you to repair something. It just keeps freezing whenever I try to do anything. In terms of time, can you get it finished in 11 days? I was on PC Bay the other day and saw some awesome plastic purple cables. I know used parts can be cheaper, but I'd like new ones, please." So they want us to replace the CPU and the hard drive. Let's take a look and see what they've already got. They've got an i5 6600 and a 2 terabyte Barracuda. Let's go ahead, put those in the cart. They had a 6600. Let's get one of those. Let's get the 2 terabyte Barracuda. All right, let's go ahead and accept that one. Let's skip this one because it doesn't have a time or a date. Now let's move up to this next one here. It says, "Hi, are you available for a job? Could you build me a new PC? I want the system cooled with a custom loop. I need it in 4 days. I read that Alpha Cool parts are really good. I like nice and shiny new components. So for a budget of $42.50, I think we can make that happen for you, Mike." Let's go ahead and accept that one. And this last one for today says, "I hear you work with computers. My PC is broken. Can you diagnose what's wrong with it? The stupid thing keeps crashing. Did my CPU die? I only got it a few months ago. Can you do it in 4 days? I heard you guys put used parts in PCs. Please don't do that. I'm a total Intel fanboy." Let's take a look and see what he's got in his computer. He's got a i9 7940X. Got some pretty decent parts. We'll diagnose it when it comes in. Let's accept that one. All right, let's get the shop brought back up here. We also need the custom water cooling shop. I'm going to step away and get some parts put into the shopping cart, and I will be right back. All right, so for the custom water cooled build, we're going to go with the MSI X399 Gaming Pro Carbon motherboard, the Ryzen Threadripper 2920X, 4 sticks of HyperX Predator 8 gig 3600 megahertz, 4 terabyte Barracuda drive, an ADATA M.2 drive is 960 gigs, the Cooler Master V750 Gold power supply. We're going to put that in the NZXT H700i Good Company case. As for the water cooling parts, we're going to go with the Alpha Cool Threadripper block, the Alpha Cool reservoir, an Alpha Cool 360mm radiator, and an Alpha Cooled GTX 1080. All right, so let's go ahead, buy all of this now for next day delivery. We can go end our day, get in our parts, as well as our repairs, and then we can get to work. All right. That must be from the PC Bay. Excuse me. Let's see. Let's get this one up on a bench. Let's get this one on this bench. Damn, that's a big case. And let's put this over here. Look at this case. I haven't looked at it yet. That's a very cool looking case. I like it. All right, so we'll be doing our build in that one. But first, let's start with this one where they want us to replace the CPU and the hard drive. Get some of this case taken apart. So pull this hard drive out. It is broken. Let's go ahead and sell that sucker off. Grab the new one and put it right in there. Let's also pull this CPU and we will get a new CPU installed. Let's see. That is definitely broken. All right. Let's get some thermal paste on there, and we can get the CPU cooler reinstalled. Let's see. It's a cryo rig. Did he want different colors? Did he want purple or something? Let's take a look here. Was it this one? Plastic purple cables. So let's remove all these cables. Let's replace them with plastic purple. Oops, I didn't need to remove that one. All right, plastic purple. Let's get stuff plugged in here. That is a thick 2080 Ti. Okay. Let's go ahead. I don't know if this thing's going to need a USB drive because it has an SSD, but let's pop one in just in case. Let's hop into the BIOS. Let's make sure it's booting from the right drive. There we go. All right. Get the side panels put back on this. Oops. Almost didn't screw that one down. And we can get this thing out here in the hallway. We can take a look at this next repair. Let's see. Let's see if it even powers on. No CPU found. All right. Get this cooler off of here. Let's see. Let's see if this thing's broken. Have a look. What am I looking for? Processors. An i9-7940X. I don't think I have... Yeah, I don't have any LGA 2066. So let's go order 7940X. We'll see if there's other parts that are broken. Let's see, processors. 7940X. Let's do same day. All right, let's get that thing installed. Let's get rid of the broken one. Even broken, it's still worth 31 bucks. It's pretty impressive. Where is the other... Oh, there it is. Couldn't see where the other piece was. Okay, let's get some thermal paste on there. Let's get their cooler. Let's cable that back up. Let's see if this thing starts up now. Why aren't these cabled? Okay. Was that it? Was that all that was wrong with that one? Let's take a look at the email real quick. Can you fix my PC? Okay. Let's get the side panel put back on here, and we should be done with this one. That's a big case. All right, let's put this thing out in the hall. Let's get started on our custom water-cooled build here. Get this case mostly disassembled. Let's see. Get this mount out of the way. Get rid of these. I'm not going to put any SSDs in those. All right. Let's get our motherboard in first. The MSI X399 Gaming Pro Carbon. Let's get this thing ready for 4 sticks of RAM and the Threadripper CPU. Do this. We're going to do the 2920X. There we go. Let's get our RAM installed. We've got 4 sticks of this HyperX Predator. 8 gig 3600 megahertz. Should work really nicely. That's the fastest this motherboard will accept. Go ahead and get some thermal paste on this Ryzen processor, and we can go ahead and get our CPU block installed. Whoops. There we go. Get that screwed down. That looks really nice. Get this out of the way. Let's go ahead and install, what are we looking for? Storage. We've got this ADATA Gamix. Get that installed in here. I'm gonna take out the wrong keys. Whoops. Need over here. Water-cooled GPUs. It's this Alpha Cool. I've never used this GPU before. We'll get that installed. It's interesting looking. Alright, while we're at it, let's get this other PCI cover back in. Go back over here. Let's get our radiator installed. Couldn't think of what it was called. Just a minute there. Let's get this fan out of the way. And we'll go ahead and get our reservoir in. It's this Alpha Cool, this square one. Thought it looked pretty cool in this case. Okay. Get our power supply. Cooler Master 750 watt. And we'll go ahead and put the PSU mount back on. There we go. Should be about ready to cable this thing up. I'm wondering what color cables I should go with. Let's see what we've got here. What might go good. Is that sort of... No. Nope, that looks kind of poopy. Let's see. Would maybe this orange? It sort of goes. Let's see how that works. See if that works out for us. Whoops. Pushing the power button. Get everything cabled up, and now should be able to do our piping. We've got rigid piping selected. Let's see, that's clearly out. That's out. So let's run from this out to this in. Let's see, what way do we want to go with this? I don't really want to... Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll go from this out into our radiator. It'll let us adjust this tube here. There we go. We'll go from the radiator into our graphics card, and then we'll go from the graphics card over to the reservoir. Let's do something a little different. I don't like the way that looks. What in the heck is going on? There we go. Let's pull this down just a little bit. See if we can't get the angle to sort of match. Yeah, that'll work. All right, coolant. What color coolant do we want to put in here? Got orange. Could possibly do orange. Do the opaque. Let's see what that looks like. That's pretty close. A little more tangerine than the case, but it's not bad. While we're waiting on that, let's put our USB drive in, and let's go grab our sticky note. I always forget to grab these on builds. Let's put that on the workbench. This thing looks ready to boot. Let's power it up. We can hop into the BIOS. Make sure our XMP's on. Make sure we're booting into the right drive. We will let the OS install. I think we might change some lighting colors. Let's do that real quick. Let's hop in and install the lighting app. Wait on this thing to restart real quick. Just make it all match the case. Or the case lights that are up here. That looks pretty good to me. Get this case put back together. Get this top panel back on. And the side. And we'll get this side panel on. I think that turned out pretty nice. I like those colors. All right, let's get this thing out in the hallway. Oops. And we can collect some money. Okay. Let's go down here to the broken rig. Let's collect that one. Collect this build. And this repair. Perfect. All right. Got some new parts. Got the 2970WX. And some EVGA cases. And some daily deals. Very cool. And more emails for more episodes. If you enjoyed this episode, please be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you haven't done so already, click that subscribe button and then click the bell icon next to it to be alerted as soon as one of my videos goes live. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you in the next episode.